Super Chinese Fighter EX on the Game Boy Color was released in 1999. It was published and developed by Culture Brain, but it looks more like one of those wonderful Takara fighters on the Game Boy than anything, and that's a great thing. Released exclusively in Japan, this is a one-on-one tournament fighter and follows the exploits of Jack and Ryu, two guys some hardcore gamers might remember from their older titles on the SNES and SNES days, namely Kung Fu Heroes, Little Ninja Bros, Super Ninja Boy, among others. But back to the game. Like I said, this game looks and plays like my much beloved Takara fighters like Samurai Showdown and Battle Arena Toshinden and others. Unfortunately, there's not much about this game online that I've seen. You can choose from a healthy roster of 12, the Ken and Ryu type clones Jack and Ryu. You have your token female character Lin Lin, powerhouses like Sayuba, Gofire, and Astro Joe. You even have Blanca type freak characters in there like Kamen and Kion. Needless to say, this game offers quite the colorful cast of characters, and there's something for everyone. Control-wise, you have your standard punch and kick buttons, and executing Street Fighter II inputs will deliver your moves. I did notice that when you enter your moves, there's a tiny bit of delay. Also on the bottom of the screen, you'll notice some icons. After you select your character, you can choose an item to carry with you during the game. Now, I'm not really sure if you can actually use these items or if they give you an attack or defensive buff during your game, but just so you know, it's there, whatever it is. I also noticed that there's no super moves or desperation attacks like in King of Fighters 95 or Battle Arena Toshinden, which is a damn shame. Like I said before, this game imitates the style of the original Game Boy Takara fighters, so it has that super deformed chibi look to it. Now while some of you hardcore gamers and metalheads may not like this style, I think it looks pretty damn awesome, especially since this is for a handheld gaming device. Now I especially like some of the locations you fight in as well, namely the street at night, the inside of a spaceship, and the stadium packed with ravenous fans. The music is pretty good in my opinion, my favorite being the majestic-like tune that plays on the roster screen of all things. Although the opening theme is a bit too grating on my ears personally. Super Chinese Fighters doesn't really offer up much in gameplay modes, which stinks as this was a late 90s release. You have your tournament mode, a rather useless two-player versus mode, a screen to check out the items you've collected, and an options mode. I should also mention that the language barrier isn't really a problem here as it's a fighting game. Even the character names are in English, so the only real barrier is the menu names, and even then, that's no biggie. To sum it all up, Super Chinese Fighter EX is a damn good game. While there's a bit of input lag on the moves, the characters, music, sound effects, and backgrounds are very well done. Despite the lack of modes, this is still a surprisingly solid game and worth it to try all of the characters out. If you can import it, do so. You won't regret it. So guys, that was Super Chinese Fighter EX on the Game Boy Color. A really, really sweet fighting game. One of the best handheld fighters I've played. Anyways guys, so it's one of those games you have to import. Unfortunately it never got a release over here, so yeah, I'm going to be on the lookout for it because it's a really sweet game. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, Pocket Prize Fighter. As always, I'm Will. Like, comment, and subscribe down below if you haven't already. In the meantime, in between time, for those about to retro, we fucking salute you. Take care.